Kurt, the front porch cowboy. It's a ginger grizzly bear with a super palate. Cigar Loon's invaders of the cigar world. Grumpy preacher, the conspiracy theory expert. Cigar Loon's podcast, come and join us. Vitola and proof expert on all things spirits. Tobacco genie, Stitch director of special operations. Cigar Loon's podcast, we are the invaders of the cigar world. Cigar Kurt, the front porch cowboy. It's a ginger grizzly bear with a super palate. Cigar Loon's invaders of the cigar world. Preacher, the conspiracy theory expert. Cigar Loon's podcast, come and join us.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Are we on or are we on delay?
We are on and we are live from, of course, the UK and the United States of America. And, of course, we are the Cigar Loons.
That's good.
And welcome, of course. Tonight's show is going to be about cigars and, of course, drink pairing. And already I'm having an issue with my cigar. Brilliant. So you know what?
Lord.
Yeah, it's not good. But, of course, what's everyone pulled out tonight for their cigar of choice? And what's your drink of choice to go with your cigar? So, of course, good. We'll get down to you first, my brother. What's your cigar tonight, and what's your drink pairing?
I am firing up right now the EP Carrillo Allegiance, one of my favorite cigars this last year. This is, I got the big one. It's a 6x58. This is, it's got an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper on it, binder and filler from Nicaragua. Love this cigar. And the reason I selected this cigar with my pairing tonight is in the second third, when I get into the second third, I always get a little bit of orange peel in there. And tonight I am pairing it with some Jameson Orange. So I actually have a mixed drink. I've got some Diet Mountain Dew and my Jameson Orange. So I know in the grand scheme of things that we're going to hear tonight, this is probably like smoking my drink is comparable to smoking an infused cigar, where Matthew's he's got a bottle over there, probably only 3 people have seen in the world. And, it'd be like an opus or something. So, but I enjoy my Jameson Orange. I just got some and I fell in love with it. So that's where I'm at.
Yep. And where we'll go now, of course, we'll go up to you. So, Jess, what cigar have you got, brother? And what's your drink pairing of choice tonight?
Wake up, Hollywood.
Jess?
I think he's frozen.
Yep.
There's a glitch in his matrix.
We'll go over, of course.
Yeah.
We'll go over to Matthew. So, Matthew, of course, what's your cigar? And what's your pairing tonight, my brother?
I've got a Diesel Unlimited DX Maduro. It's a Bellicoso 5.7 by 56. Sort of a torpedo shape that I cut the torpedo end off of.
Yep.
And I'm pairing it tonight with, it has a Maduro wrapper, Mexican, San Andreas binder, Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers. And I'm pairing it with Woodford Double Oak. I figure the oaky notes and the sweet oak sugars that I get off of this will pair really nicely with the cigar.
Cool. And of course, Grump, what have you pulled tonight, brother? Cigar-wise and, of course, pairing-wise.
Well, I pulled out my birthday present from that guy over there, that Kurt fella. Perdomo, vintage, 12-year. And I didn't do my homework, but it's matured in bourbon barrels. I've had one of these before, is all I've ever had. This is not going to be my second one. So
that's a Nicaraguan Puro, binder, filler, and wrapper. Off
everything. Everything's from Nicaragua. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Once again, my apologies for my negligence. But yes, I do appreciate this. And I don't know if we don't get down, if I don't smoke it down far enough during the podcast, I'll show you anyway. So, yeah. I ain't missing that opportunity.
We have, of course, just lost Jess, but Jess will be back. So we do apologise for Jess not talking at the moment. But, of course, I pulled
He's
out
way up yonder in the...
And the La Rica, of course, there's the band with a nice little song. It is, of course, a boutique cigar from over here in the UK. And it's Ecuadorian Connecticut and Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. And my drink of choice tonight is, of course, Iron Maiden Trooper, which, of course, is a British beer, premium beer. And you know something? It's gone good with cigars before, so I'm hoping this pairs up with this. So, of course, please stay tuned to the show tonight because we're going to be announcing the Cigar Loon's very first giveaway. And when I say giveaway, we are having our very first Cigar Loon's giveaway. And it's going to be unique. It's going to be interesting. We will give, of course, all the details out on it. And you'll find out, of course, tonight how to enter and how to win, of course, this amazing prize that we're giving away. But of course, how's everyone's week been so far? I know we're only, of course, into Tuesday. But Matthew, how's your first 2 days been, my brother, getting back into the swing after the weekend?
It's been pretty good. I had a pretty busy Monday and then a conference at work today and tomorrow. So, all in all, going pretty well. Nothing too dramatic has happened. I'm enjoying it.
Yep. And what about you, Kurt? How's your first 2 days back? Well, 3 day back, being my bro, because I know you went back, of course, on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I only got one more day to work this week, and then I'm off. So I'm doing well. I'm finally on the back end of my cold here, so getting my full sense of taste and smell back, and I'm just I love doing the podcast on Tuesday night. Something I look forward to every week. So.
And I think Grumpy's talking to the fairies. He's away with the fairies at the moment. But, of course, Grumpo. Grumpy. Hello, Grumpy.
I was running my mouth.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's your fish? Been back in the swing of everything, my brother.
How's my what been?
How's your Monday and
week?
How's your Monday and Tuesday been, my brother?
Well.
How's your very first 2 days?
It's extremely hot, let's say, to say the least. There's not been a whole lot of outdoor things getting done. As a matter of fact, there hasn't even been a whole lot of cigar smoking getting done because I've been, doing that outside here on the porch, as you can see. And when it's 98, feels like 107, cigar don't interest me that much. I'm old and don't breathe good. I mean, you gotta weigh the odds here, see which way do you need to go. So I stay in the AC. But now uneventful, blessed, no chaotic, anything like that. So it's a great couple of days so far. Good start to the week. I have no complaints.
Of course. We are in July, and what you see here of course, it's the 4 birthday boys. The 4 birthday boys of July. And I believe I kick it off this week, don't I?
I think you're
I
first,
kicked off
yeah.
on Thursday. Yeah. I kicked the birthday celebrations off on Thursday. And you know something? I got to say, of course, it's a shame there's the Cigar Loons, of course, aren't in Tampa this week because it would have been the very first Cigar Loons get-together. And it's a shame there's, of course, it couldn't happen through, of course, medical reasons for me on Wednesday. But we've got Jess back. So, of course, Jess, as I was saying before, you disappeared, my brother, before the aliens picked you up, of course.
Yeah.
What's your cigar and what's your drink pairing tonight, my brother?
All right. Well, first off, I apologize for that. It's 107 degrees, and my phone doesn't like the heat. My phone rather be with Matthew in the cold. But I got here a La Gloria Cubana, Gilded Age. And I'm drinking it with a Modelo. And the reason I chose this is because even though, you know, a lot of people look at the color of the cigar and think, oh, that's going to be a rough cigar because it's dark. But besides the color of this cigar, this is it's really smooth and creamy, and it has a really pleasant nuttiness to it that I feel that the Modelo really brings out that nuttiness, and I really enjoy it very much. So that's what I got.
Cool. And of course, how's the start of your first 2 days of this week, man? Of course, Monday and Tuesday. How's your first 2 days, man, my brother? I say, how's your Monday and Tuesday, man? Jess?
Well, my Monday and Tuesday has been pretty good. They've been kind of fun for me, not for my wife. She got really, really sunburnt, so been dealing with that. But besides that, it's been a great start to the week. I have no complaints.
Yeah. And you know something, of course. We've all picked out unique drink selections, and this is the thing, you know something. I heard years back, pairing with a cigar, you can't really pair with a cigar. Most people will say, have a coffee. Of course, other people say your bourbons, your rums, of course, your whiskies. To me, most of the time when I have a cigar, and if I'm having a drink, I've either got a coffee from around the world, I've either got iced tea, maybe a bottle of beer, or Mountain Dew, or, of course, a Pepsi Max, maybe a bottle of Coke. And that's what I have. Now, of course, do you guys have anything different when you smoke a cigar? Of course, like a coffee, iced tea, and different things. So, Matthew, of course, what other drink pairings do you use? Of course, when you're having a cigar, brother.
So yeah, I obviously love bourbon. I like a single malt Scotch. I like a blended Scotch, depending on what it is. I like rum. I love to drink coffee. I will usually try to pair a sparkling mineral water, like an Italian sparkling mineral water as well, because it helps kind of reset things when you're smoking a cigar, so you can really concentrate on the flavors. And I mean, I guess I have it on hand, so I'll give you my other favorite non-alcoholic pairing, and that's Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. It's just a really good complement to most cigars.
Cool. And of course, good. What about you, my brother? What else do you have? Of course, when you're having a cigar, what other drink pairings do you normally have?
Most of the time, I'm drinking some type of diet soda, either Diet Mountain Dew or a 0 calorie or Diet Ginger Ale. When I'm doing a review, I really like ginger ale because that's kind of a neutral and it cleanses my palate. But And occasionally I'll drink bourbon. I occasionally will have some Buffalo Trace or Knob Creek I like. But I just did get some, and I almost drank it and smoked it with a cigar tonight. I tried it the other night. It was a Knob Creek smoked maple, which is it's a little bit sweeter, but man, it was really good. And I smoked it with that CAO session, and with that CAO session, I get almost like a barbecue toasted wood oak in that. And that cigar really went well with that smoked maple, that smokiness, that the two same flavors that I really enjoyed that the other night. So I almost smoked that and drank that, but I wanted to see if I could enhance the orange peel that I get in this when I get down to the second third on this one tonight.
Cool. And of course, Grumpy, what about you, bro? What other drink pairings do you have, of course, man? You have it.
Well, I pretty much don't have any bourbons of any kind or whatever anymore. I just, occasionally, if I do have an adult beverage, it'll be a Guinness Stout or, something similar. I like to try the other different, stouts and porters, something along that line, dark, a little thicker than a beer, a little sweeter. Coffee, gotta have my coffee. And most times, either Pib or Dr. Pepper. And that's about
cool.
That's about it for me.
Yep.
Right.
Of course. Jess, what about you, my bro?
I usually just I drink usually a lot of coffee all day long. But with cigars, usually it's either coffee or a dark ale, depending on the mood and the cigar. But a lot of times, if I want to experience an old cigar in a new way, something, really dark like an M81 or a sun grown, or something like. I usually like to get something completely different, something sweet, like fruit punch or something like that. Um, because if you're used to just the beer or just the bourbon, you're only going to get a certain amount of notes out of that cigar. And so if you switch it up with something really, really sweet and fruity, the notes are going to be different. It's going to be a brand new experience, like having a brand new cigar all over again.
Yep. And of course, I just want to put a shout out to people that are watching us, of course, people that are watching us on Rumble and also on Instagram. And of course, Liquid Leaf is put, of course, they like a Dr. Pepper Zero is my favourite soda, but I do like a root beer zero with a cigar. And then they also put, now as far as spirits, have to go with a spicy rye. Higher the proof, the better. And of course, that's what they enjoy. Now, of course, keep watching because, like I say, you've already seen it pop up once, and you'll see it pop up again. Hashtag Cigar Loon Giveway. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need it. So remember it. Hashtag Cigar Loon Giveaway because we're giving out the details soon, and you're gonna be needing that. So of course, Matthew, what did you think of wrestling last night? What do you think of wrestling last night, my brother? Come on. What did you think of wrestling last night? I saw the highlights.
Well, I'm going to say I think my favorite part was the very end when Rhea came back.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Because that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it.
Other than that, Braun Breaker's an asshole.
Next
You know.
Goldberg. Next Goldberg also.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not such a bad wrestler though. Goldberg was fun to watch, but he was a terrible wrestler. Hurt so many people in the ring.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bret
you
Hart.
know.
We don't need your story.
Hey, I'm just saying. Bret Hart's not the only one who said it.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it.
But yeah, I think it was entertaining last night. It's probably more entertaining than fucking Money in the Bank was. I was glad that they left that botched end of that match out of the replay.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it was good. The Sami Zayn thing is fun with Breaker, and yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, of course, I know,
yeah,
Kate.
never mind.
Yep. I know you said, Kate. Of course, you've been watching some very interesting stuff on TV. So we've been watching it at the moment, brother, on TV. Because I know you said you were watching an interesting program the other night that was on TV.
Oh, I caught the and it was on. It was either on Paramount Plus or Amazon Prime. I watched that documentary. It's a couple years old, but a documentary on the American Pie song by Don McLean, and the whole history behind that, and it's very interesting. And that that song still lives on today. Almost 50 years later. It was just it was a good documentary. I like watching a lot of documentaries and stuff.
Yep. And Grumpy, you been staying out of trouble, my brother? You're not being causing no trouble, have you? You ain't been reading no more conspiracy theories, have you, my brother? Get that rabbit hole.
No. The most recent one, though. Now, I said this probably a year or more ago, and people looked at me sideways, and they still do. But don't be surprised if it's a Trump-Kennedy ticket for the election, if there is an election. Just saying. That's just a little tidbit from the conspiracy corner, folks. Do with it what you will, because I ain't no expert, even though the song says so.
Oh, yeah.
The conspiracy.
Have you caught anything
What?
on TV, my brother, that you've watched?
Hey,
I'm one of those guys that just sits down and just clicks through and never actually watches anything. I just, it's really hard for me to find things that will intrigue me. But right now, I did get into this show called The Order. It's on Netflix, and it's about magic and werewolves and secret societies, and it's pretty cool. I like it.
Cool. I watched the new Axel Foley film. So Axel F, of course, with Eddie Murphy. What a crock of shit. They tried to make it like number 1, number 2, and number 3. And, of course, they kept with the similar kind of music, but it was just so over the top. You could tell they passed it and everything. It was fun for the nostalgic thing of watching it. But you know something, it was one of them. But anyway. Kate.
Oh, I got excited today about a movie.
Yeah, go on.
I got really excited about a movie today. There was back in the day, the movie Gladiator had come out, whatever. Well, I seen Gladiator 2 is finally coming out, and it looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
So of course he's the one that supplies the gladiators. Is Denzel Washington.
Yep.
From what I believe, it's got the original queen in it, or the princess in it.
Yep,
of course,
she's still there.
Talking to Russell Crowe. She's in it. And yeah, I've seen the trailer, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, Kate, are you ready? Shall we let him in for a good time? Are you ready for a good time? Because guess what?
Drum roll.
It's the Cigar Loons giveaway. So of course, we're going to give you the information and the details now for the Cigar Loons giveaway. And it's our very first one. And you know something? We want to say a big thank you to everyone that, of course, has been following us for 8 months as we've been going live, of course. Cigar Loons Group have been going from August this year, over a year. And like we say, we are, of course, an original podcast. And we try and bring out original content for you each week with original guests, original people, of course, from around the cigar community, and different ideas that we have that we come up. And of course, we put the show together. But anyway, Kate, Joan, what's in the giveaway, my brother? And then we'll go over the details.
All right. What we're going to be giving away is a original and custom-made cigar nub tool. I have it right here. It's a 50 caliber shell, brass shell, and then it's got a custom Kydex sheath or case that's fitted to this particular shell, to each of the shells. And then the nub tool is it's a flat Chris sword design. So when you actually put it on your cigar, it's not going to spin, and it's going to hold your cigar in place. And one of the things when I designed this is I wanted the hole to be small enough where it's not going to violate your cigar or rip into it. This is going to put a nice, and of course the tip on it is sharp. I've hand sharpened each one of those. But yeah, it's just basically a flat design with a Chris sword with the wavy. You can actually use this as well as a draw tool as well. What you got coming out of the end of the pick is only 2 inches long, so it doesn't go that deep, but I have used it for that as well. But it's just a way to say thank you to our listeners. You cannot purchase this yet. You will be able to purchase it soon. But this is the one. This one that I'm holding right here is the one that we're giving away. Beautiful 50 cal shell. And if you're not familiar with the 50 caliber bullet, the shell on it is about 4 inches long. So, pretty cool. We're excited about it. Anyway, just to say thank you. And we want to, you guys come here and listen to our show each week. Some of you are here the whole hour and a half with us. Others catch it later on in the week, but we really appreciate the support. Our subscriber base is growing, and we're looking forward to giving this out. And we're going to be doing more giveaways as well.
Yep. Of course, a 50 cal. Geez, can you imagine that bullet hitting an animal? It put a panda down, it put a gorilla down, it put a bear down, a wolf, it put any animal down. But geez.
Elephant, rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Unicorn, my bad. Unicorn.
Unicorn. But to be entered into the competition, of course, you need to subscribe and like, of course, the YouTube channel. Then go over and find this video on Instagram, which is Cigar Loons on Instagram. Of course, like and, of course, put hashtag Cigar Loons Giveaway, hashtag subscribed, so we know, of course, you subscribed to our YouTube channel, and also tag 3 friends. So, of course, for instance, if it was me and I wasn't a cigar loon, I'd, of course, go over onto YouTube, I'd subscribe, find the Instagram, of course, like it, put hashtag subscribed, hashtag, of course, Cigar Loons Giveaway, and I would tag Cigar Kurt, Grumpy, and Matthew. That would be your entry. And when we say entry, there's 1 entry per person. And this competition is going on for 11 days. And then what we will be doing, we will announce the winner live, of course, with a randomizer. And your names will be put into a randomizer. And as we're live, that will play out into the background with, of course, who it selects. And then we'll get in touch with you within 2 days to get your address. And of course, the pick will be sent out to you. But like we say again, to enter
And
the
that show's going to
competition.
be what date is that show, Gaz, that we're going to announce the live winner? Is it 25th?
So we're going to announce the winner on the 23rd. We're going to announce
23rd.
it on the 23rd. We're going to announce it. And of course, like we say again, to enter, you need to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go over and find our Instagram. Of course, like the post, put hashtag subscribed, hashtag Cigar Loon Giveway, tag 3 friends, and that's your entry into it. And like we say, it's 1 entry per person. And we do apologise to England and our international people, but this is not for the international. It's just for our American audience at the moment until we can sort out things, and maybe later down the year, of course, we'll be able to supply internationally. Yes, Grump?
And just so you know, the 5 of us, of course, Jesse's probably overhead, but the 5 of us, we ain't allowed to play, so you don't have to worry about us. They Cigar Loon discriminate against it. They won't let us play the games. So it's all y'all, man.
And Gaz,
We can't win.
It's pretty safe to say we're going to be promoting this as well. Are they able to subscribe to the YouTube channel and then do those hashtags on one of the posts that we use promoting that as well for an entry?
Yep, they can do. Like I say, you can, of course, put hashtag on the Cigar Loons post of this video and put, of course, subscribed. And also put, of course, hashtag Cigar Loons Giveaway, and we can enter you in. The only thing I would say, of course, on YouTube is write a message on. And then, of course, what I will do, hopefully I can get in touch with you and get your address through there. I know, of course, YouTube is very formatted where it might not let me send you a message. So I would say your best way to enter, of course, is go and like and subscribe, of course, to the channel. Go over onto Instagram, find the Cigar Loons. You'll see, of course, this video on our Instagram. Click the like button. Of course, put hashtag subscribed, hashtag Cigar Loons Giveaway, tag 3 friends, and there's your entry. And like I say, we will announce it live on the Cigar Loons podcast on the 23rd of July. It's 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, and of course, midnight in England. And that is the Cigar Loons Giveaway. And we're so excited, of course, to announce who the winner is going to be then. And like I say, it will be live, and you'll see, of course, this will be live. And we can't wait. But that's how to. And of course, I'm excited. What about you guys?
Yeah,
you
and
guys
basically,
excited for the giveaway that we've got coming?
It's real simple. We're just asking for 4 simple steps. Most of you are already going to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, but you know, with this too, we hope to gain some subscribers. We want to build our channel. With this giveaway, we'd like to get to 150 subscribers. That's only 17 away. That's easily doable in 11 days. But all you got to do, you know, like I say, hashtag Cigar Loons Giveaway, hashtag subscribe, and share it with 3 of your friends, and you're entered. Gaz is going to keep track of that. We'll put you in the randomizer. We've tested it, and you'll be able to see the drawing live on the 23rd in that show. After that, he'll get in touch with you, and I'll get this baby shipped out to you.
Yep. And like I say, you're not going to see that design out anywhere else except for what Kurt's put together. You're not going to see it from anywhere else. No one else has got a design like that. Well, go on, Matthew. See what you're going to say, bro.
I was just going to add that once we have this video posted to our Instagram, we can pin it to the top so they can find it easier.
Yep.
Okay.
What's
my
up,
friend.
Jesse? Glad you're back, brother.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go. It's just too hot out here today, and all my equipment is overheating, and that's why it keeps shutting down.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to shut my end down and hopefully find a not so hot location for next time because I really don't know where I'm gonna go. I mean, it's everywhere. It's fucking hot. So
yeah, really, man.
Next
Hey,
week, we'll see Jess sitting in the bathroom. Of course, doing the live out to the bathroom. Sitting in the shitter.
hey, I could. But then I
At least you'd be
couldn't. But then I
comfortable, my
wouldn't be
brother.
able to smoke. But then I can't
Hey.
smoke because I can't smoke inside.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Well, no, it's understandable, Jess. You know something. That weather, like, of course, Grumpy said and like Kurt said, and I know you've said, it's hotter than, of course, hell at the moment for you guys. And you know something, before we came live, I've had the fan on, my top off, and now it's dripping in sweat because it's so warm here. And of course, it's different over here for us. It's not like the extreme weather that you guys have, but of course, when our humidity is dead high, it feels like cold weather. And I tell you what, I think living in England's different to the States. Of course, here, you walk out in the heat, you're in the heat. You come in the house, you're in the heat again in the house. Because we don't have that fancy thing like you guys in the States called aircon. We don't have that in England. So, of course, we suffer. And that's why I've got the name of Patrick. Of course, because I'm as red as a lobster when I get bent. But you know something, Jess?
It would be.
Thank you.
It would be
Thank you for joining us as much as you can
torture if we didn't have air here.
that's just
Yeah, if we didn't have air,
Yeah, Marcus.
it
Well,
would
anyway,
be.
of course. Yep. How's everyone's cigar course going with their pairing? I know mine, it's not bad with, of course, the I made. I've had. And, you know, something like I say, it is a light smoke anyway. It's very light, with being, of course, Ecuadorian Connecticut, Nicaraguan bind, Nicaraguan filler. There's that leather there. There's that earth there, the hay. Little sort of white pepper. But the beer hasn't changed. The taste, of course, I'm still getting enough out of the smoke. It's still there in the palate. He's not changed it. So, of course, how about your drink, Matthew? What you're drinking, of course, for your cigar, my brother. Has it changed any of the taste up or anything?
Yeah. So as far as the cigar goes, I don't know that I noticed much different in the cigar. It still has that, sort of espresso, dark cocoa notes, and it has some, oak notes and stuff like that. But what I will say is it has really brought out the vanilla in the double oak. I've never really noticed that much vanilla on this bourbon before I had it with this cigar. It's really brought it to the forefront. It's usually cherry and nice sweet oak sugars and stuff like that, but definitely getting a really nice vanilla with it now. But yeah, I mean, it all in all, it's a very good pairing.
And of course, Grump, how's it going? Of course, with your soda that you got, my brother. How's your cigar going with your soda?
Well, of course, this is the Dr. Pepper sidekick, so you get some different flavors, mixed flavors in the drink. So, to me, I don't think it affects. I mean, just like this is, it's been pretty solid. It has some dark, kind of dark bitterness, like an espresso or a bitter chocolate. and it has a very pleasant, like smoky wood overtone with it. And this here kind of adds a I don't know. I'm almost get like a dark fruit, like a dark fruit kind of flavor that tries to come through. And I don't know if it's this or if it's in here, but I'm not going to complain about it. But that smoke, that kind of smoke overtone, man, is just I'm liking that a lot. Now it does have a little pepper in there. Retro hell will hurt your nose. Just keep that in mind. But this is a great one right here, man. Thanks again. Yeah.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. What about your cigar with, of course, your drink? How's it going?
Well, this, as you know, as you can imagine, my drink is really sweet. And I feel like it's, in this cigar, I've got some black pepper, some leather, some cedar. It seems like it's made the cedar a little bit smoother. I can definitely taste more sweetness because I do get a little bit of sweetness in this cigar. And I'm not quite yet to where I usually hit the orange peel. But it's pairing nice. It does make it taste a little different, which is kind of a nice change because I've smoked quite a few of these. I'm just really enjoying it. You can't beat a good cigar, a good drink, and Tuesday night with the Cigar Loon. So,
Amen, brother. Amen.
And Jess, what about your cigar and your drink, my brother? How's it going with that?
It's going really, really well. I really enjoy the Gilded Age. As you can see, I'm down to the beginning of my last third. And towards the last third, the nuttiness increases a little bit more, but then you start getting a little bit of pepper in there. And a slight bitterness that is pleasant. It's not a bad bitterness. It's a pleasant bitterness that you get towards the end. And like I said, it's been pairing with this Modelo really well. It helps out a lot with that nuttiness.
and I do want to say one thing, Jesse.
The neck. Yep. Okay.
Your level of dedication with the weather, with the elements, is right on course with the rest of the Cigar Loons. I remember back in late January, we did a podcast, and I sat out here in this chair on my front porch smoking my cigar, and it was 17 degrees. So we got the extremes. I would much rather be cold than hot. I hate being hot.
Oh yeah.
But, my hat's off to you, brother. I know I'm feeling for you. I know what it's like.
Thank you. Hey, I've worked outdoors pretty much my entire life, and I was a mover for a long time and driving semis, and people move, and it doesn't matter if there's a fucking blizzard or if it's 100 degrees out. You do the job and you don't complain, and that's just a thing that I follow through in life, in everything I do.
Yeah, them bed buggers is as bad as postal, man.
We all know the Cigar Loons, being a member of the Cigar Loons podcast is a job. So
it's a hard one.
It is?
I'm about to be crushed under the pressure.
It's a hard job, and you know something. I am your host. I am Mr. Rocky Cigar Reviewer. I am your host. Oh shit! No, I'm not.
Who are you again?
Easy.
Who are you again? He's got jokes, folks. He's got jokes.
What month are we again? Oh yeah, we're July.
He's crazy. He's crazy, but he's ours. He's here all week. Be sure to tip your servers. He's here all week. He's got jokes.
What about your cigar, Gaz? What are you getting there over there?
Guatemala Rica. It's not bad. You know
No,
something?
on the other cigar.
Like I said,
Probably cherry.
What? Oh, cherry cigars. Now we can talk about cherry cigars. Now you know something. This isn't a bad cigar. It's not a bad cigar. And of course, it's 60. And it's like I say, when you look at it's having Nicaraguan tobacco, the filler and the binder, of course, the Ecuadorian Connecticut. It's not a bad cigar, and you know something. It's on that price range in England where it's an affordable cigar, which kind of leads us into the next segment of the show, of course. And it's 5 Connecticut
We got
cigars
segments?
that are
Mhm.
in a reasonable price, of course, for new cigar smokers or seasoned cigar smokers to go and try. And you know something? We've always said it doesn't matter if you like infused, you like Connecticut, Sabanos, or Euros, whatever you like.
All right, my
We
brothers.
don't judge.
My phone is letting me know it's overheating again, so I'm gonna have to cut it. Love you guys.
Sorry, Jeff.
All right, later, brothers.
So, of course, Matthew, let's go,
Sir.
of course, with your 5 Connecticut cigars, my brother. And what are your 5?
All right, my 5 are as follows. The Arturo Fuente Double Chateau Fuente. It's a 6 3/4 by 50. It's about $9 a cigar. Hoyo de Monterrey Excalibur number 3.
Oh. Now, of course, we've lost Matthew. So what the hell's going on here? Oh,
Well,
jeez. So we do apologise tonight for, of course, the technical issues. We do. But we are the Cigar Loons, and it does happen. Hopefully Matthew will be back in a minute. Can't understand
Yeah.
why it's disconnecting him. Like I say, I can't understand why it's disconnecting him.
all of our stuff's acting like
Crazy,
us
but
now.
Yeah, but anyway, I to, of course, everyone else that's, of course, watching us on Instagram and everywhere. Matthew's back. So, of course, we'll get back to Matthew's, of course, Connecticut cigar picks. So, sorry, Matthew, about that. Whatever happened.
All right. So all these are Connecticut shade, I think. So the Arturo Fuente Double Chateau Fuente, about $9. Hoyo de Monterrey Excalibur number 3, also about $9. Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne, probably between 10 and 12. Rocky Patel Connecticut, that's about a $6 smoke. Really good. And the Manowar Valkyrie, which I believe is around 11 or 12.
It's not bad. You know something? What we will do, of course, we'll be going over this a lot more in the next couple of weeks, of course. We'll have Grumpy's 5 Connecticut's that he chooses. We'll have my 5 Connecticut's that I choose, of course. The same as Kurt, and the same, of course, with Jess. And you know something? They are pretty reasonable cigars to grab. And of course, guys being in the States, these will be cigars that the guys can get in the States. Where if you're in England and watching, of course, I'm going to give you the cigars in England, Connecticut State, grab hold of. And of course, from GQ Tobacconists, which is one of our sponsors. And you know something? We have got exciting news. And I mean exciting news. We've now got another sponsor that's coming, of course, to the Cigar Loons. So that will be our 4th sponsor. And more details will be coming. Of course, they are out of Switzerland. And you'll be seeing, of course, them posted as well. And keep your eyes out for it. But that's one of our new sponsors. So keep your eyes out for that. Of course, beards, boots, bourbon, and cigars. You'll start seeing, of course, their symbol being posted a lot more as well. They're another one of our sponsors. But you know something? we say thank you for everyone that tunes in every week, that listens, of course, to us guys carping on about our cigars, of course, what we've been doing, and just the general craziness of what we do. Of course, when people keep dropping in and out and coming back, and having these jokes and stuff, you know something, we don't mean no to it. The jokes that we pull, it's just how we are, and you know something, we enjoy it because where else are you going to get a group of people every Tuesday that are all from over the United States, and of course, me in England, and we've all got a passion for a cigar, a great chat, and enjoying one another's company. And like we say again, make sure, of course, when you enter the competition, use hashtag subscribe. Use hashtag Cigar Loon Giveway. Because without them, you can't be entered. You need to use them. And like we say, of course, like and subscribe to YouTube. Go over and find the post, which is going to be the easiest way for you on Instagram. You'll see it. It's a nice vignette that we've got, and the details will be there. Of course, or hashtag subscribe, hashtag Cigar Loon Giveaway, tag 3 friends, 1 entry per person. Closing date, of course, is going to be the 22nd, and on the 23rd, we are going to announce the winner. So the 22nd is going to be the closing date. The 23rd, we go live, we announce the winner. And I forgot to mention that when we were talking about it. The closing date is going to be the 22nd. So I can get everyone's information ready, excuse me, for the 23rd when we announce it. And you've got plenty enough time. Like I say, the post will be going live after the show, so keep your eyes out for it. And of course, tag your friends, get them seed, like it, subscribe.
What?
Hashtags. You can win a
Yeah.
nice, fantastic.
Yeah, they do have to.
A 50
They got to subscribe here, though, right? That's what they say. Subscribe here to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And to anyone that's watching from our subscribers, of course, you can enter as well. The 133 subscribers that we've got. If you want to enter,
Yes, by
because
me.
you've already subscribed, go over onto Instagram. Find our Instagram post and put subscribe. Put, of course, Cigar Loon Giveaway and tag your 3 friends. And that's your entry. So, come on, 133 subscribers. Coming for us. Of course, Rumble. You subscribe to us on Rumble. Come over from Rumble and find us. And Instagram.
Yeah.
The guys that watch us on Instagram and the girls that watch us on Instagram. Comment on the post and enter. Like I say, just look at the design of how it holds. Of course, Kurt's cigar. And that's a 50 cal as well. That's holding Kurt's cigar. And they are unique. Like Kurt said, it's not going to leave a big whopping crater in your cigar. It's a nice, unique design. And just look at the finish on it. It's crazy. And you know something, you got to be in it. This is the thing. Like we say, you got to be in it to wait. And we can't wait to you went us.
And Gaz also
What you
over
got?
over on Clapper, when you're doing your D&Ds, they can message you directly, right, to enter, right?
If they want to communicate with me, it's only fans. It's only fans where I post my feet. So if you want to find me on OnlyFans, it's thetigersmellyfeet.com. That's where you find me. Thetigersmellyfeet.com. Or, you know,
Hey, I made a foot picture one time and got a meme out of it, so I'm good.
Hey, you know something? If they put in the no bullshit channel, of course they'll find me as well, because I don't talk bullshit. So the no bullshit channel, they'll find me as well. They will. But of course, Gate's got all these jokes, and he pulled a blinder on me last night for what he did. And I'm not going to get into it, but Kate, I'll get you back, my brother. I'll get you back. I will. I'll get you back. You watch. But no, you know something? Of course, July, we're going to have, of course, some great other shows that are coming out that are going to be around our birthdays and stuff. So keep your eyes open for that. Because, of course, it's my birthday this week. Then, of course, we've got Kate's birthday coming up. We've got, of course, you and Grumpy share the same birthday.
Yes, we do.
Of course, comment if you want to comment as well. Who looks the least? I tell you now, Matthew. Geez, you're looking on my brother.
I know, right? I feel it.
And I'm still a nice spring chicken. But now you know
I
something.
think that spring chicken was boiled.
But what you're looking forward to, of course. What else are you looking forward to, of course, this July, guys? I know, of course, we've got some exciting things coming up this July. So what else are you looking forward to this month with what we've got coming?
Well, I'm looking forward to Hiram and Solomon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that podcast. I got some of those cigars. Haven't smoked one of them yet, but I'm looking forward to getting into those. Of course, they're made by at the Placencia factory, so I'm anticipating a quality cigar. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. Yeah, what about you, Grump? What are you looking forward to the Hiram and Solomon?
Yeah. I'm kind of interested there. I haven't found one of the cigars yet, and I know. Let's see. I know. Well, there might be time for one to get here if I can find one. But yeah, that of course being the birthday month. I mean, you know, and then anytime we get together, it is. I mean, you know, that's always a highlight just to get together with you guys. I mean, even if we just throw something together, it's all good.
Yep.
You know, we're just real people in life. You know, ain't no phony faces here. That's going to be a good show, I believe. I believe it's going to be interesting. But they're going to be doing birthday wise and stuff like that. The giveaway. Right.
Geez, your sound's coming in and out. Geez, your sound's coming in and out. As you were talking, my brother, there was that much static.
Yours does too.
Coming in and out on your sound. It's crazy.
Yours is doing it too, man.
You guys do that.
On
Mine does too.
Yeah, I think we're all jacked up tonight. I think we got a bad stream or something. Yeah, we got a bad stream or something, man.
Of course, we started tonight. You said the waves were packed. The waves were packed, Ron. And at the moment, of course, with the rallies, and of course, Rumble's busy. I know different channels are busy, and I'm just wondering if some of these streaming sites, like of course the one that we use, and the different platforms are just getting battering at the moment with what's coming out. And of course, we are
don't have enough bandwidth to handle it.
Yeah, we are coming up to near enough an hour on this show, but make sure like, subscribe, of course. Go out onto Instagram. Hashtag subscribe. Hashtag Cigar Loon Giveway. Tag 3 friends. You entered into the competition. The closing date, of course, is the 22nd of July, and we'll announce the winner live on the 23rd of July at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, and of course, midnight England. And of course, we are the Cigar Loons.
Real quick.
Yep. One.
These are available. Are they not?
Yes.
Don't you have several of these that are available now, right?
Yeah, they've been
those are
the Cigar Band ones. I've got several of them listed on Amazon. Inventory's getting a little low on those, but I've yet to activate the 50 cal one, and then Gaz has got one of the deer antler ones. I've got a few of those done. I'm just building my inventory up on those. But all the pick on it, the metal part, all the same design, flat design, Chris sword design, just you did different handle variations, but I think this 50 cal one's going to be popular. The deer antler one's going to be popular. So those will once those become available, we'll announce those. But we're just really looking forward to giving one of these away. If I can speak for all of us, we really do appreciate. I mean, we could sit here and talk amongst ourselves, but we enjoy the interaction. We enjoy whatever teaching we can do to the new cigar smoker, and we just, enjoy being a part of your Tuesday night, because I know there's 100 different podcasts out there that you can go and listen to. For those of you that support us, it means a lot to us, and we just want to find a little way, just something small to give back.
Sure.
There you have it. Get it, Gaz.
Definitely, like Kate's just wrapped it up in a nutshell. It is a thank you to you guys, of course, for tuning in. And something, I've just go over the whole thing of course, the antler. When you look at that, you're not going to find another pick like this one, of course, with the sheath that fits into your pocket. You're not going to poke your finger. It is a unique design. Of course, it's got the American flag on it, as you can see, which I absolutely love. The handle itself, even when it's sitting in hand, is so smooth. Just look at how it sits. 3 fingers and it wraps perfect. Just move and just look at the gloss finish on the antler itself. It's gorgeous. And I'm over the moon with me. A Metallica blackened one. I was over the moon. And then when he said, Robert, which antler do you like? And I went, of course, the rounded one. Okay. And then, of course, they came yesterday. So from me, Kate, thank you for my birthday presents, my brother. I absolutely love them.
You're welcome, brother. And that's one thing when I designed this. I mean, there's a lot of picks out there, but I really wanted to incorporate this Kydex sheath for it. I've made a lot of knives over the years, and I really got proficient with Kydex and pressing it. This is a taco, what they call a taco sheath. It's basically folded over, and it's got the brass rivets that hold it in place. But it's custom fit to each one of these, picks. So that's where the time is involved, because I got to go out and physically press the Kydex around each one of these, and that sheath will only fit that one. Yeah, the 50 cal, they're probably interchangeable because the 50 cal shells are all the same. But I really wanted something that you can stick in your pocket, take to the cigar lounge, travel with it, stick it in your purse or your fanny pack or however you carry your accessories around, and you're not going to hurt yourself. That was the biggest thing for me, is to, anybody can design a pick, but I wanted to really incorporate this Kydex sheath, and I'm pleased with the way they turned out. And then I think once the whoever wins it, the pictures really don't do it justice. It's a nice pick, and it's a good conversational piece. You take that up to your cigar lounge, and it'll be something special that not many people have.
Yep. And like we say again, of course, closing date is the 22nd of July. And, of course, announce the winner the 23rd live on the Cigar Loons podcast. So make sure to check it out. And like we said again, go and please like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Go over to our Instagram. Find the post. Of course, that will be posted with the details on. or, of course, comment on this video and put hashtag subscribed, hashtag Cigar Loon Giveway. Tag 3 people. That is your entry into the competition. 1 entry per person, and like we say, we do apologise to the international market. It's not open to the international market. It's just open, of course, to the American market at the moment. And welcome. And you know something? We hope, of course, we can do it internationally as well. And keep your eyes open for the next giveaway. And we've got some more unique stuff that's coming up, because you'll either win, of course, a Cigar Loon, or you might win, of course, a cigar for the gift that we've got coming up. So keep your eyes open for one, because there is a lot of stuff that we've got coming, and it's going to be great. And like I say, from us at the Cigar Loons, it's another, of course, Tuesday night. We do appreciate you joining us and spending that hour with us. And from us, stay grumpy. Come on, you know you like my brother.
That's right. If Jesus ain't driving your bus, pull it over to the curb, get out, let Jesus take the wheel, make your life a lot better.
Good.
Here it is. Head on over to Instagram, enter to win this. And until next time, smoke them if you got them, brothers and sisters.
Matthew.
As always, thank you for hanging out. Sorry about our audio issues today. Don't start none, won't be none.
Okay, next one. Over and out.
Cigar Loons Podcast. We are the invaders of the cigar world.
We're still live.
Yeah, we're still running, man.
Oh, well, we are.
Tried to trick us, didn't you?
Cigar Loons Podcast. We are the invaders of the cigar world. Cigar Kurt, the front porch cowboy. There's a ginger grizzly bear with a super palate. Cigar Loons, invaders of the cigar world. Grumpy preacher, the conspiracy theory expert. Cigar Loons Podcast, come and join us. Vitola and proof expert on all things spirits. Tobacco G, Stitch director of special operations. Cigar Loons Podcast. We are the invaders of the cigar world. Cigar Kurt, the front porch cowboy. There's a ginger grizzly bear with a super palate. Cigar Loons, invaders of the cigar world.